Hello, Illustrious. I'm here. I'm on time. I hope you don't get busy today. It is my genuine hope that you do not. How are things going for you? You've been a very, very busy bee as of late. Stream Elements has announced our arrival. Okay, well, we're gonna dive right into things. No need. We can talk plenty as we wend our way through things. So trying out a few new things. So should be an interesting stream from that perspective. But as we get caught up, let's get into a bit of Dungeon Clawler. I want to do some less conventional builds today. Try and get some things going that we previously have not succeeded at. So we may actually lower the difficulty down a tiny bit. Hard to say. But let's let us embark. So before we knock anything else off our list, I think the first question we need to ask ourselves is, who hasn't beaten Nightmare? Looks like Scrappy's high score is a Nightmare 1. Nightmare 1, Nightmare 34, Nightmare 14. So Dolly didn't quite make it either. Benny rocking the Nightmare 57, 41 for Bernie. Okay. So we can just work our way down. I kind of want to do a defensive build for Sir Bunzelot, so let's give that a try. Going straight to Nightmare, and I do think the Magnet Claw and Count's Claw are just so incredibly strong. And then if we're going for a defensive build, like strength scaling could be quite good. Let's try Felina's Paw, because we haven't tried that yet. And we're looking for good defense options here. So if I grab 2 daggers, I don't think I can grab 2 daggers here with any reliability. All right. We will defend as best we can. We are going to take a bit of a hit. I think this is the more lucrative side to hit up. And that should be the kill, so the defense doesn't matter. Okay, so what's the plan here? None of these seem like what we're looking for. I do want to do a moisture run at some point as well. The cat looks out of place. Ticking bomb also has some temptation, but I think we just, do we need the, let's skip. Let's not unnecessarily thicken things out. So if we grab this 1 dagger along with these 2, all right, I was gonna say we could protect ourselves a bit. Are you saying that the cat doesn't match the art style of the game? Because I feel like, I mean, it has the same eyes as Sir Bunzelot here, so I would argue that there's a similar art style, but yeah, I've never been bothered by Cream Puff. Except to say that I think Felina is not a particularly strong hero. I do think Rings of Strength have some place in our hearts and minds. Lucky's not going to be something I'm too excited about, and it looks like it's going to be Lucky versus Giantism. That's a bit of a big oof. Not to be confused with a big oaf. But yeah, Illustrious, when do you think things are going to settle down for you? Is this like all summer long you're going to be a busy bee, or all right, and then we can do this. We'll get enough. enough block that we're not taking any damage. But yeah, I do think that strength scaling is on the menu. We want to defend up and scale our strength so that we get some really nice riposts. Oh, this is interesting. I think we can do something interesting with that because we have Magnet. I do think Magnet plays really well with Spiky Stress Ball with just a little bit of Alchemist intervention. I don't think we have any concerns or jeopardy here. I don't know about Berserker, though. I think Vampire Fangs just smooths things out a bit more. And then I think I like Perkamat more than upgrades because we're a little broke at the moment. I'm worried a lot of that's going to fall out. Yep. Again, getting stuff on that right-hand side is not the play. Looks like we do have the W here, so better to go for offense than defense. If we're going for strength scaling, we like paper clips. And then lucky is going to mean that we get 3 choices here, but are we going to get rich? We're probably going to get rich. I think golden armor is never a bad choice. It's just such good insurance against the final boss. Wow, that magnet grab was horrifically bad. $26. I don't think we do it here, so better to take the safe path and minimize our damage. Okay. That's clean. I feel like I broke the game. We're only encountering this one guy. Is such a thing even possible? And that's a huge amount of strength that we can get there, but I don't know that it's worth the price of admission. We're going to take a bit more of a hit here because we didn't get the second shield with that. Yeah, on these short fights, it's very hard to justify going for the strength pickups. We always take a magnet. Especially since we can't get any of the strength pickups right now. Oh, that was a bad grab. Ooh, that not getting anything from the right-hand side there was very disappointing. Getting all these rings of strength early is very encouraging if we can get an alchemist and have enough money to get everything switched up. That was a great grab, though. But so spiky stress ball unupgraded is only 3 stress. That's a bit of a downer. Didn't mean to grab the spike there, but... This is aggressive, to be sure, but... And I should remember, we don't heal up after bosses, so a little caution is probably warranted here. But we have a lot of sustain. I think we're going to be okay. Natural strength is pretty good. I think we can grab it. No alchemist, you say? We barely have shredding that I want to do. So we'll go this way. Is there a risk that we just end our whole career here? Maybe. Oh, that's a lot of spike balls. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. I'm not going to play this a lot. Alright. But I think grabbing that could be good. Last time, it didn't do nearly as much damage as it was threatening to, so maybe we'll be okay here. Yikes. Okay, this could certainly be... We may have pushed the envelope a bit too hard here. Yeah, I think we die now. I think we die now. Yeah, there's no way. Ooh, we survive. Okay. Oh, that grab was bad, but this was a perfectly calculated execution. What can I say? Absolute genius. Ooh, Warhammer seems good. All right, now we got to contend with this fishy dilemma. Okay, now it's on the side. Now we can... Oh, we're gonna lose it. We got it. All right. No, we don't need Magnet Claw. Okay, grabbing that, given that we had no incoming damage, probably wasn't the way, but And then this guy has dodge, so probably the best thing to do here is just to grab some defense, and then we'll try and pick up the healing rod. Well, that wasn't our finest grab. That one was pretty good, though. I don't think we need another magic wand. That was kind of a desperation grab more than anything. Strength potion is exciting, though. Mathilda or Moth Jammin'? We will Moth Jam. I think I'm going to try and grab one of these and a few heals. One heal is decent enough. This is a terrible first magnet here. We need to kill this guy relatively quick, or we're going to have a bad time. That's the way this goes. I don't think our strength hasn't scaled sufficiently to make it worth picking up the strength potion. I guess it is, though. We're burying all of our strengths, and I think we just need to be hitting harder. Because this guy... The scaling gets out of control pretty quickly with this guy. Yeah, we're like one turn away from this becoming absolutely terrifying. I think that kills, though. Junk Jet is a lot of protection. Okay, we need the Alchemist. This is going to be a very expensive Alchemist visit. Do we do the magic wands? I don't think we do. I think we save our money. Because I do think that some of these upgrades are really quite good. So this becomes 2 to 4. This becomes 3 to 5. The spiky stress ball needs some love. I think the rings are actually better. We should have probably upgraded the magnet, but we'll add that to our to-do list. But yeah, the quantity of upgrades that we got were pretty good. Okay, 52 strength. That's what you like to see. I will take another big shield. This looks pretty unfortunate. How did we draw none of our strength rings? Seems unlikely. Wonder what the chances of that were. Okay, we should get like a strength ring. We should get... Sweet. All good. Okay. The strength scaling is going. Right now I'm saving, I think. And then this is going to triple our strength. Sweet. 100% of our block. I don't think so. All right, I'm going to save my money. Squid versus Mathilda. We'll take Squid. Upgraded Hand of Midas we'll definitely take. Wait. Was that Hand of Midas already metal? Oh, yeah, it starts as metal. Duh. Okay. I like changing my Hand of Midases from metal to something else. I think we grab the strength potion while we can. I know it's perhaps a little early. Oh. That's the kind of grab that that ends careers, as a side note. Although I guess Snowball's doing pretty good work here, so maybe we'll be okay. Okay. Seems like we're going to be okay. Weaklings, we grab it to take it out of the pool. And then... Oh, hold on one second here. They just don't listen. They just don't listen. Let's see. We got a pachinko machine or a mystery room and a hard fight. We'll do the mystery room. Oh. What a grab. I don't know if oh, not getting the second one was a bummer there. We'll take another junk jet. We're not psyched about it, though. Oh, what a terrible grab. All right, that will finish him off, but we got the money. Metal shield. More strength scaling. Already, this is not upgraded, or this is already upgraded. Triples our block. I don't think there's any harm in taking that. It's kind of bulky, but... Okay, I think we're skipping. Oh, this is... It feels like Mamelon is coming on real quick here. Let's never talk about what just happened with that. That was some weird grab. Ooh. Ow. Our magnet is currently doing some things that I cannot explain at all. But it's certainly distressing. Please go in. Thank you. That's the kind of magnet shenanigans that can really ruin a run. All right, I think we just block up as best we can. I was gonna say that's a lot of rings. If the rings hit before the strength mult, we're extra happy about the situation. Yeah, so no upgrade in here, unfortunately. So we start here. Come on, fish. This is when I start to get really impatient. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. You should get bonus points if all you get is the... That is probably not a good grab. Having 2 upgraded helms, I don't think that's really what we're looking for. Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of 4 regular shields to try and thin out the deck a little bit and make us a little more consistent. Do I want to get the strength scaling going, or do I want to wait a turn? I think I want to wait a turn. Kind of hate what's going on over here, but are we dead? We're closer than I would like to be. I think we get the win. Yes, I think we will be okay. Unless we really flub the grab here quite horribly, I think we're good. That is not a flubbed grab. All right. All right, we will continue our little adventure here. I think more golden armor is good. We don't need this. Piggy bank ain't it. Shuriken ain't it. I think our deck is a little too thick right now for our own good. So I'm planning to push it heavily in the direction of just being a immediate strength scaling deck. My goodness, just terrible grabs. We don't need another magnet. We need an upgrade on the magnet we already have. Contagious Venom, I think, is the correct pick here, because we could pick up Poisonous and live happily ever after. But yeah, our consistency of draws right now is really quite horrific. Not getting the triple there, probably good for our overall health, but... it's frustrating. Oh yeah, okay, so that's not one we're gonna pick up. All right, so we'll go over here. That's pretty unfortunate, picking up the strength potion with nothing. I was kind of thinking we'd get like a little more out of it. But yeah, getting all of our strength rings to be metal is probably high on our list of priorities. Moth Jammin'. I think we like Moth Jammin' a bit more. That's not useful to us. There's that Alchemist we're looking for. Tripling our block twice right now is not something I would recommend, but I wanted to get our strength scaling going, and that felt like the right way to do it. Ooh, I think it's gonna fall out though. Oh, okay. Okay, extremely dead, so we should try and farm up as many coins as we possibly can here. Poisonous weapon, given that we have Contagious Venom, I think is good. We're about to spend a bunch of money. Do I want to make these metal too? I think that could be smart. Get a little bit of defense. Convert that one over to cloth. And I think I am going to remove these. So let's get rid of those two. I think the spiky stress ball is kind of meh. It's not a net positive for us, I don't think. And then I think those can go. Well, maybe we keep those. They're not super in the way. All right, we'll do it that way. That was a lot of our health going out the window, but we definitely need to do a little better than that. Hey, heck yeah, Primal Fear, welcome on in. Thank you for swinging by. We currently have a very unruly magnet run on our hands. take that. I like things that kind of come pre-metal at this point, because we got to get our health back up. But this is our most compelling strength run to date. We at least made it into the nightmare. How did I still pick up that Hand of Midas? As a reminder, that Hand of Midas is cloth. Think Lord Squidula is definitely the better choice over Nathaniel. So we'll do that. So, Primal Fear, do you play Dungeon Clawler as well as watching it on the YouTubes? And if so, what are your most successful runs to date? I am looking forward to achievements joining the fray as well, for sure. Yeah, what has been your most successful run? I'm curious. Dracula healing with Junk Jet. Hey, Drac, welcome on in. I hear that. If you only pick up a single item, it gets used twice. Doesn't make sense for us. Those don't make sense. Natural Strength is a good pickup. Do we need more? We could use more upgrades, so we'll go this way. Although I don't think... Do we have anything that is currently... Nah, we're good on that front. Definitely upgrade that. Ooh, 35 per is going to be rough. But I'm going all in because it's only going to get more expensive from here. The endless scaling is kind of bonkers. Yikes, we may be close to dead after this. Not having a lot of health is always quite a liability. But we heal up pretty quick. Save our money. What's with our magnet not dropping? I'd like to file a complaint. Not bad. Too hard to say no to a Holy Shield, although I like the Poison Dagger. We got Moth Jammin' or Nathaniel. We'll take Moth Jammin'. He's so your style, no defense, straight attack. I just love Count because Count starts with a very, very thin deck, which makes thinning to win that much easier. Ooh, bad grab on the second half there, unfortunately. This guy's going to scale really fast, so I think we need some pretty good pulls here, or we're going to get deleted from existence real quick. That's probably the kill. Poison Daggers and Holy Wind and Holy Shield are a great combo, to be sure. Magic Mirror, love that. Okay, that is more than our maximum health and damage. So, we got to be a little careful here. $75 block does ease things slightly, though. I think I'm trying to store up some stuff. Ugh. Hate. seeing two of these guys. What's our... I think our safest bet is weirdly enough to pick this up solo. This is going to be a little spicy, though. Yep. Yeah, we don't have consistent enough first turns. I think a Hoarder would fix that. But... we can't afford these. Did we pick up... no, we haven't picked up anything except Holy Shield. I don't want Holy Shield to be... okay, I don't want a lot of these hopping in, so I'm just going to grab one and call it a day. It's just interesting. If we lose the run, we lose the run. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Sad they reduced the 20 bargains. Yeah, I mean, I think it was just a little bit too accessible of an infinite, you know? That's always the complaint. You don't want one path to always having kind of like an infinite at your disposal, which essentially from my perspective is exactly what 20 bargains was. You just beeline for that and you either get it before they outscale you or you're going infinite. But I understand why that was also appealing. It is fun to have some of those OP options there, I think. All right, I'm going right in the middle here. All right, I think that was absolutely worth. It's a bummer that the strength potion landed first here. And I think just grab it. Even if we just grab, all we grab is Holy Shield, I think it's fine. I have never had this many things stacked up on the edge there. That was impressive. I can't believe we didn't get more coins than that, but converts all block into strength. I mean, probably not. At some point I want to try and figure out a way to do that, but Squid or Mathilda? I love how the strength potion always lands first, but at least now it does some good for us. Another block doesn't really work. I think we just desperately want as much max health now as we can to ride out any bad RNG that we might be getting until we can thin the deck out a bit more. See, like in a situation like this, I think if we can not pick up the strength potion, that's probably for the best. At least until we get a few more rings picked up. All right, now that we have 19, I think I'm going to aim for it and hope that we get some other stuff. Somehow we did not pick it up. All right, I think this is why we take Holy Shield in a nutshell. An amazing grab there at the end, but GG. Hoarder makes us significantly more consistent. Do we have anything that we want to switch up? No. We want to thin. Do we have anything we want to upgrade? Not really. I think saving money is our best bet. So Pachinko question mark, I think, is the best. Yeah, and we have enough of a health buffer that the best thing I think we can do is collect a lot more health. Okay, we love to see this. This is a good That's a good first grab, because we get a fair amount of strength, and then we can triple it. Which means these guys don't stand a chance. But we're definitely... We're not a one-turn kill, which often means that your endless scaling is pretty limited. Yeah, endless gets very, very expensive, Primal Fear. That is certainly a complaint that I have, is that it does seem like that's ultimately the thing that consistently kills you. We could use another strength potion. But I don't feel like rolling is a good idea. Mathilda or Moth Jammin'. We take Moth Jammin'. Yeah, it does feel like 100% is kind of like the only thing that matters in the late game in Lustrous. I would agree with that. Yep, 100% or bust. Certainly does feel that way. $141 strength is not terrible, but we need to get to the point where we're getting like 100 strength immediately, I feel like. First reroll being free. I like that. I think natural strength is surprisingly impactful for us. We're gonna go cheap paths here. We just want to save up some money. Poison flask we take. Yeah, the whole game scales in a pretty insane sort of way. But even just improving rerolls would be... Are we dead? We might be a little close to dead. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yep. Did that guy hit for 146? All right. It was a good run, though. We did well. The first of everything is free could be good. That could be interesting. All right, Sir Bunzelot got their nightmare win in the last episode. It looks like it's Scrappy's turn. What do we want to give Scrappy here? Health is increased by 15. So we want... So if we give Scrappy Scrappy's Paw, then both of their claws are magnets. Let's play with that. I think that's at least interesting. We'll go Count Clawler for the healing. And I do think that Benny's Dam is pretty good. Now this means we can't pick up wooden items, which is going to be pretty interesting, I think. We'll go with these three. So literally all of this portion of our deck is currently a dead draw. This may kill us immediately. But we have to try good old magnet hands. I may, for the thumbnail for this one, I may have to try doing, photoshopping their other hand to also be a magnet. This is an interesting challenge run. That's what we're learning. This is the only hero that can have 2 magnets all the time. We'll save for now. This is a very intimidating fight, because we're definitely not going to get the first guy dead, And that means that we're going to have a lot of block to contend with as they wail on us. Well, the guy only gained 5 blocks, so maybe we can take him out here. Does look like we got him. Any metal item was probably worth taking on that last one. I didn't actually check to see. I should have been looking more critically at, is there anything that moves the needle for us? This will only do 20. But so far, we're at 100% health. I don't know if we're doing paperclip. I guess with this guy's strength scaling from metal items, can I look at the way that that works? Paperclip is okay. What do we want here? We're probably going to take weaklings just to get it out of the pool, especially if it's against the Band-Aid. We may die to the plant boss here, just because I'm not convinced that we have enough consistent damage. Weaklings is already helping, though. And it will help on the plant boss. That's a greed take, for sure. As it will not help us defeat the plant boss. Band-Aid, in your opinion, is never worth it. Yeah, it lacks the scaling capability that you want out of something. Like 5 is never going to be enough, quote unquote. All right, we're picking up the Hand of Midas here, but I think that's okay. You know, I gotta say, Sir Bunzelot's increases are nothing to snooze on. I'm gonna take that. I do think this is like a hoarder type of situation. I think we just grab the first one and walk away. Yeah, there's no way we're getting either of the other two. Lucky was not what we were looking for. We did not get lucky when we got lucky. 5% after each fight could be interesting. Still might be a little underpowered, to be honest, because you have so much in-fight healing. Like it doesn't feel particularly unique. Excuse me. The shuriken seems very magnet unfriendly. It seems to have a lot of rollout. Shredding aggressively here feels like it's probably the correct decision. I think we want less stuff. I picked, can I see? I can't see it right now, but Scrappy's paw, which you can take on Scrappy on Nightmare difficulty, makes it, you can make it so that both of your hands are magnets. So this is a bit of a challenge run, as I would not recommend both hands being magnets with Scrappy's starting deck. It's a little dangerous. But if we can get everything to metal, we already have a Hand of Midas, right? I could see Gold Dagger going pretty hard here. And it's metal, so... This guy's hitting pretty hard. We have kind of like a weird modified count run in the sense that we can't block because we can't pick up wooden things. Long-term Ring of Strength could be interesting, but I think we skip here. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time against the boss. Not much is for definite. Yeah, we're gonna need a golden armor and a bunch of health just to withstand the first attack, which may not be a thing. Because we're going to be spending a lot of our money and our attention on just trying to stay alive. Like, I don't think we can't really count on finding, like, metal shields. We could potentially transmute our wooden shields to metal. I'll probably do that, but... Hey, Burrito! Did not get to finish the tiny run last night. Burrito with the follow, thank you. Still think no draw is going to be punishing once they balance lightning damage. But it was a fun challenge to watch. Yeah, I think so. I think you're probably correct that lightning carried that run a little bit, but I don't know if it carried it too terribly much. Can I do this without taking too many more hits? Nice. All right, not going to go for anything else. An extra claw here isn't bad. Oh, bad grab. Bad grab indeed. So, Burrito, what do you think is the most unbalanced facet of lightning? This guy may kill us. We have a lot of work to do on this guy, and we don't have a lot of block. Well, but I'm asking about the lightning towers. Do you think that thunder towers is primarily the quote unquote like problem child? Because I agree. I already posted in I posted in the Discord, and by the way, the dev actually gave a thumbs up to my comment about tiny and limited draw. So I think that's certainly a good indicator. I think this guy's going to kill us just because he generates so much block. I think the new Thunder is really overtuned and too powerful. I can see it. All right, if we regen enough, maybe we survive this. The poison may be the saving grace here. Yeah, it does look like we will survive. I think Thunder is overtuned. Lasso was not what carried, just as I know. You mean on the final battle, Burrito? Lasso was not the carry. I agree. Lasso was a little too late. And I also think that the final fight is really not particularly great for for lasso. It's really hard to place the lasso effectively on that one because you can't like place it at the beginning and have it proc because of the structure of the map. All right, these fish have got to get out of my way. Come on, fish. Thank you. Spiky stress is a no. Upgraded big shield. If we can get it converted over to metal, which I think we're going to be able to do, I think it's worth it. But we have definitely taken that based on its potential, not based on its actual value, for sure. It does go quite hard, Burrito. Yeah, cooldown, that could be interesting. Bad grab there on that second one. This is seat of our pants for sure. Okay, we're not getting hit again, so it's just a matter of how much we can heal up before this guy dies. And since he has a lot of block, the answer is we will not get a lot of healing. Okay, nothing doing here. I'm gonna give this a reroll. I wanna be taking stuff because we thinned our deck down, so we wanna pick some stuff up. Let's see. I'd take another magnetism. Doesn't look like that's what we're gonna get, but or maybe a minimum build-up time to get the stun. Then it would never proc at all, I fear. Yeah, I think if you did a minimum build-up time, it would be almost impossible to place in a way that you would get any value out of it, unfortunately. Okay, maybe the 2 golden bananas will get us there. Yeah, all right. Gotta take the metal things when we see them. This being an inadvertent no block run was not really what I imagined when I took this, but it would take away the targeting most progressed. I guess that's true. Yeah, you'd have to put it on the side of a path. And then have it kind of like do least progressed and then track along to most progressed. So maybe it is doable. Let's see, we got Moth Jammin' or Mathilda. We're very slow, so Moth Jammin' may kill us. I think we go Mathilda here. That's a first, that there was a strategic value to picking Mathilda. Although if Mathilda kills us, then I will be filled with the regret of 1,000 suns. They need that Magnet Claw to move right just a bit further. I know it can sometimes be a bit of a frustrating thing to tame. Manit. Ooh, those kickouts. All right, I'm gonna risk it here. Hitting ourselves is not the best, but I think better to force our way through here than the alternative. This guy's hitting pretty hard though, but I don't think, does this guy scale? I don't think he does. So as long as we're healing for 35-ish, per turn, per 2 turns even, I think we may be okay. Yeah, at some point, this is going to become more dangerous just because we'll be hitting harder. Right now, we're not hitting that hard, although we have consistently hit ourselves with the hardest attack we have in our deck. I think... Natural Strength versus Contagion. We have 1 Poison Dagger. We don't have Poison. This takes it out of the pool. Natural Strength, though... We don't really have a strength build going. I'm going to take Contagious Venom here. It at least clears something out of our deck. Have you checked out the new Meme Mayhem game going around? Roguelike auto builder that looks pretty cool. I think I saw that Aliens Rock was playing that. Does that sound correct? Because I only saw the thumbnail, but I was surprised to see it. I was like, oh, interesting. Oh, RCE did it too. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to watch a video. What's your takeaway, broadly speaking? See, I mean, you already said. Looks pretty fun, so I guess that answers that question. Oh, I really should have converted the Hand of Midas over. That was a bit of lazy play. But look at this, we have block. Okay. Do I need to know my memes in order to play it? Because I'm far from a meme lord. Gauntlet seems like a good take here. And Lustrous is always getting on my case about my memes not being particularly strong. Helmet? Sure. Oh, I was gonna say the chance to cooperate was great there, but. That's you and me both, Burrito. You and me both. I don't know if I should be taking paper clips right now. Paper clips are a question mark. I don't know that our strength scaling is going to get that great, but they do join the ball. What we really need is a magnet. All right, well, I will watch Aliens Rock's video because I was planning to do that anyways. And then if it seems like an interesting thing, maybe we'll give it a try next week. So we've suddenly pivoted into a bit of a defensive build, which is a curious thing, given that we were so wildly not defensive before this. This guy does have a nasty habit of scaling and becoming unkillable, though, so we do need to not dawdle too much. Wow. Up there with Ember Ward. Okay. Very interesting, then. I think we want Hoarder here. Do we need an alchemist? I think we're 100% metal right now. I don't even know. I guess we need an alchemist to change Midas hand. We like our Midas hands being wood. And then that's a worthy upgrade. That's a worthy upgrade. Okay, we really need to find a magnet. I just want to throw that out there as like something that this run is missing a significant amount of is magnets. How do they work? A la Insane Clown Posse. See, but that's an old school meme, Amugga. I can do old school memes. I just can't I can't do the new memes. I don't think we need a strength potion. Yeah, give me those vintage like 10-year-old memes and I'm all in. I got that on lock, but It's sad to say that it's vintage status, but I think that's I don't think anyone would argue that how do magnets work is an extremely dated meme at this point. Right now the main thing that I'm trying to decide is there's a strong argument. Exactly, Amugga. There's an argument to roll really deep here, looking for a magnet, or we could just get one a little earlier, and then profit all the way to the bank. Who would have thunk that this would be our most defensive run to date? Double magnet run did not have that in the cards at all. I think we'll heal up the remainder before. Oh, actually, we get double. All right, I forgot we had double claws here. That makes it easy. I don't think we need to shred anything here. We could shred Hand of Midas if we were concerned, but I'm feeling pretty strong here. Not a great first round of collecting stuff, but do we need the helm? Yeah, we probably need the helm. Look at that full block against this chucklehead. We kind of petered off here, though. Good thing he's dead. All right. All right, we continue our adventure here. I don't think any of these three move the needle for us. Golden Tentacles is kind of okay. Fluffy would be better scaling, but I think we want to find something better. We did take Contagious Venom, I believe. So Poison Weapon is interesting. Magic Mirror is interesting. Magic Mirror, if the Gauntlet lands first, is kind of goes really hard. So I'm going to grab that. It also removes it from the pool, which is very good for us. And then I get the sense that Golden Daggers are going to become our thing. I don't think we're strength scaling, so I'm gonna divest a bit of the stuff that I don't think is really serving us, because eventually it gets way too expensive to do that. I figure we get all of these coins next time anyways, so might as well save them. But this could also be a minimalist run, because I think, well, we're never going to pick up the Midas hand. We've kind of created we've made our bed, as it were. Nah. We could go more magnets for the memes. Well, those two are terrible. Looks like critical healing is the take there. Woof. These shields are really... I don't know if heavy is the right term to describe them. Magna Claw does literally nothing for us. But we did take Contagious Venom, I think. Wait, do we have Contagious Venom? We do, yeah. So, should have went over there for the gauntlet first, but nobody's attacking, so... kind of a moot point. Mathilda or Nathaniel? We take Mathilda, I think. Holy Shield we have no way to pick up right now, but we will eventually. I wouldn't mind being able to carry over more block between rounds. Now, is there any chance that we just kill ourselves here? Hopefully not. We did almost kill ourselves. Okay. We need to be mindful of that. I think Vampire Fangs is good. If it's not metal, we literally can't pick it up, so we have to do that. So Golden Daggers with any type of reflect is nightmare fuel for us. But I think we just have to roll with it. Wait, where'd all my block go? Did anyone else just see that? My block went down to 1. Does Holy Shield remove all block? Removes all your block. Oh, I didn't actually know that. That's interesting. We're going in on Golden Daggers, which probably will kill us. Just to be clear. Ugh. Body armor? It's kind of interesting. The chaos of our pickups right now are something to behold. More hits is probably good. I kind of feel like we want to move away from gold daggers because they're so good at one-shotting us if we don't kill things on the first turn. But they're also so good at doing lots and lots and lots of damage. I suspect we pick up the Holy Shield anyways. No? Okay. So we want to remove all our block early. Although this probably kills him. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. We're gonna go magnetism just because I think that's the nature of the run. Do we want to upgrade or shred? I'll upgrade. Do we change anything here? No. It's all metal and that's the way that we like it. We'll upgrade that. We'll upgrade those. I don't like the shurikens. We could have probably gotten rid of the shurikens. All right, we should probably pick up Holy Shield this turn. All right, it may not matter. I love that we tripled our block just in time to remove it all. The Holy Shield might be more of a liability than I'm giving it credit. I guess though, if it's removing block and then everything's only hitting for one, who cares, right? This deck is the ult. Everyone just evaporated there. Holy cow. This deck is the ultimate one nacho deck, I feel like. Metal Shield? I don't think we need it. There's probably an argument to stop picking up shields altogether, get rid of the helmet, and just go all in on this degeneracy. Nathaniel or Mathilda? All right, run may be over. We got reflect bosses 2 times in a row, and as is demonstrated by that right there, we have 0 capability for tuning our own pickups. So it's just going to be a bit of RNG, I suspect. Wow, that fish column was flawless. I'll take that. Nathaniel, you can at least wait out his reflects. Good point, Burrito. I think the only problem with that is that we don't have enough HP or block to be able to wait it out. But maybe you're right. Getting the Holy Shield on this first go is a little bit unfortunate, so I'm going to try not to do that. Okay, so we do this. Oh, no, you didn't. What comes first? I'm dead. I knew it. I knew it. I tried not to pick it up. All right. Well, floor 23 reached. Feels pretty good. We've got another Nightmare. We still need a Nightmare Felina run from the looks of it, and a Nightmare Dolly run. Felina it is. All right, we need a Nightmare Felina win. Let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, that was a fitting end to our last run. We got to go full pets. We're gonna go with the classic trio here. Oh wait, no, we did science before, and when you the combination of dam and pet invalidates pet, so we don't want to do that. All right, we need a Nightmare Felina win, and as we discussed, we can't combine the dam with the pet, but we can go double cream puff. We can go a little bit of magnetism and a little bit of Count Clawler, and we'll see how we do here. Name a more iconic duo than Cream Puff and Cream Puff. Right? A lot of the interesting facets of our deck right now do hinge on us getting hit, which is not something we have any interest in doing in the long term. When we take self damage, does that doesn't cause our cats to attack, right? Like if we like grab a cactus or something like that, we'll have to do some science on that. A whipped cream puff. I'm gonna take. So this deals 2 damage to ourselves. I'm going to try this. I want to see if this causes the cats to attack. We got to go catnip. We got to go for the whole point of things here. I think now is not the moment, though, to grab the cactus, so we'll do this instead. I like to go Thorns, so when the enemy attacks, they're getting hit by even more things. That makes sense. Let's see if we can pick up the we're gonna win before we get to pick up the cactus. We'll grab a big shield. Okay, now do they attack when the cactus goes in? Nope. Bummer. This first run may be a bit doomed. With 2 strength, we don't get the kill on the blob. Hey, Bored Bachelor. Not much. We're playing a little bit of Dungeon Clawler. I think this run is how they say in the business doomed. If we dodge, do our cats still attack? Man, had an opportunity there, couldn't quite get it in position. It's a good grab, though. I think I just need to heal here. So I want to see if our cats attack when we dodge. That's the next bit of science we're going to do on this run. Do dee do dee. I do like the music that they came up with for this. Okay, so we're gonna dodge. The cats do not attack. All right, so we have what they call in the business a double anti-synergy here, unfortunately. Wanted to grab the strength potion there. But yeah, so both dodge and what was the other one that we just tested? We just tested dodge and it didn't work. Oh yeah, and cactus. All right, we're dead. We'll try again. So we're gonna have to go more defensive. All right, have a good lunch, Burrito. Take it easy. All right, that last Felina run did not go well. Let's try it again. We're gonna try angle for something a little more defensive, I think. I'd bet that Burrito's a cannibal if I had to wager. Burrito strikes me as the type to eat their own kind. The humanity. All right, well, we only have one. Well, I mean, probably better to get the strength ring. Okay, strength ring was buried in a wild fluff there. So, Felina's the first character that I'm like, maybe the magnet claw is not the way to go. Which could be kind of an interesting thing. We haven't done a lot of no magnet claw runs lately. So if this one doesn't work out, I think we'll try that. In fact, let's just try something a bit more interesting. All right, we're going for a Felina run here, and I just made the executive decision that I think magnet for Felina might actually not be the play. So we're going to try double cat regen and a little bit of defense instead. And we're going to try and really lean into the thorns portion of this build. We learned last run that neither dodge nor self-damage cause her pet to trigger. Both of which are very disappointing as a side note. It really closes a lot of doors on potential options. There's a real temptation here. I'm going to skip that. But yeah, there's a real temptation for us to try and go fully defensive. If we get the right draws, maybe we literally stack ourselves up to have almost no attacks. We go strength scaling and we let our cats do all the work for us. That will definitely kill us in a lot of circumstances. Trying to think, like, so I think that means that, like, Warhammers are a great choice for us. We like the idea of Warhammers. We like the idea of gauntlets. Brass knuckles don't work for us. Yeah, this one's going to be a little weird. Greedy's pretty good, but Swamp's the weird one. Picking up 2 large shields is basically the same as picking up 1 large shield. isn't it? Yeah. It is indeed. $25. We're doing 15 plus 13, which is... Yeah, we should block up a little more. This is apparently the pacifist run. That ring is in an awkward place, to say the least. But yeah, we need strength scaling for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's going to be a tricky one. I need to figure out how that's going to work. I don't think a magnet is that useful for us. Energy drink is interesting. If we got our engine going, there have been a lot of improvements made, for sure. All right, let's just greed it up as much as possible. Looks like we can get 2 piggy banks plus one of those. All right, I don't think this guy's gonna get us this time. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I do believe that the problem here is going to be that I think our cats trigger thorns on us. But I guess this will be another bit of science for us. Yep. We did indeed take 2 thorns hits. And his thorns are going to scale up pretty quickly. I'll do as much damage as I can in the interim here. But yeah, we take a lot of damage from... We take a lot of damage from the thorns when our cats attack. I think that's probably the way that I would rebalance this hero, is I don't think the cats attacking should be problematic for our survival. Because we take double the thorns damage every time we get attacked, which feels pretty punishing. I think Magic Mirror is pretty cool here. We have very little worth upgrading at the moment. So we'll go this way. Ugh. Anytime we're not getting some strength upgrades, we're a little bit sad. There's going to be some danger here because we have to... This is a good example of an enemy that we can't kill using our cats. That poison is going to be problematic. But I think the only way out of this is to get our strength scaling going. Okay, I'm going to try not to pick up the poison thingies beneath this. Okay, it does look like we're going to be okay, but that was a little more touch and go. Ugh. Bad grabs there, but I think body armor could be a thing. We don't need to be offered more greedies. Let the record show. Looks like we're going to get harder hits here. Greedy could have also been a decision. Do we also not get healed by when our cats attack? Because that would be a bit of a downer. Looks like we don't. I know the rules of chess, Board Bachelor, but that's about the... I've never played it on stream, nor do I think I would be particularly entertaining to watch. I would not describe myself as a good chess player. I think I'm fine, but, you know, like, I mean, if I had to guess my elo, it would probably be, you know, 500 or something. Maybe not even. I don't know. This is definitely going to be one of the longer runs of Dungeon Clawler that we've done. But yeah, I have dabbled in chess over the years. And I know just enough to get myself in trouble, but it hasn't even really encouraged me to try out any of the chess roguelites. You know, there have been a handful of those over the years. I will take a toy piranha. I'm just curious enough to try it out. All right, that was just greed. The piranha is not moving around very much. Maybe if a water bottle is offered, I'll try it out. The piranha did just hit for 20 there, despite appearing to, like, not move at all. And I do think that its damage carries over between uses. It's up to 33. All right, I will take a water bottle. Spiky stress ball. I think it's okay. Okay, so now I can let... Now I want to see the piranha eat all the fluff. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Get all the fluff. Oh, does plastic float? I don't think I realized that plastic floated. The Piranha's an interesting... I mean, it's hitting for 61. Is that what I saw there? 44 damage? Okay. I think the spike stress ball was a terrible idea. Yeah, we'll probably need to get rid of that. This really makes me want to do like a Piranha run. Get a bunch of fluff going. Okay, we just defend up on this one, and this guy should melt. We'll take Picky. On a non-magnet run, that's pretty good. Sponge is potentially also good now. Pachinko machine or question marks? I'll take the question marks. Great grab. Yeah, I do want to get rid of the spiky stress ball. I think it's more of a liability than a benefit. We could also go semi-infinite here with the Fluffster. What with the fact that they're going to keep adding fluff to the equation? I think I'm required by law to at least go a little hard on the fluff. How big is our Piranha now? Only 70. How do we... I guess we still have an upgrade for our Piranha, I guess, but... Right now, it's very hard for me to pick up any attacks. That would be the big complaint. That's a one-time user. No, not doing a great job picking stuff up at the moment. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get my... Great. I think I just beached my... I beached my Piranha. I think this fight's gonna kill us. Because the Piranha was an integral part of our success here, and it's just gonna kind of sit there forever. How interesting. What an interesting way to go. Okay, that might... Is that going to save us? Probably not. Well, we do not have enough health to survive here. Yep. Okay. GG. I think it'll be interesting to see once we have the squid. But as it goes, I don't think that was it. We'll give Felina one more go. How do we want to play her? Nightmare Felina is proving tricky. I think we're going to stick with this configuration. But, I mean, do we want... We could do this and swap her. Yeah, we'll do this. This is fine. We picked a bunch of things that were very optimistic, is the way that I would describe it. Last run. I think what we really need is like a gauntlet and a magnet. And we can probably... And the rest will probably be history. And I do think we're doing a strength scaling build. It does not reset when it gets used, Board Bachelor. That's why I think it's particularly interesting. The only issue, though, is that fluff is a limited supply. You can't, unfortunately, go infinite on fluff. Which is a crying shame, if you ask me. This ring is proving very, very slippery. But yeah, every fluff that the piranha eats increases its damage, which is very interesting, to be sure. But it does not reset, but you can only get so much fluff, unfortunately. Although it would be super fun to have enough of the, I guess it's not fluff, the fluff relic or the fluff perk could be pretty interesting. That you just have like a whole basin of fluff and you just have one piranha. Would be super fun. I just don't know how you could ever get there. Like that feels like a build that would consistently fail long before it ever succeeded. I'll take Poisonous Weapon for just a bit more damage. Although, again, not something that I think plays well with Felina. I think this remains the problem, is that I think Felina has a real lack of synergies compared to basically all the heroes. The vast majority of things just don't work on Felina. Like, you can't use dodge, you can't use... What else can't you use? There's one other thing that we recently scienced out. Oh yeah, you can't use self-damage. We're not going sponge. All right. Thought I might be able to grab two really quickly there. Recycling bin ain't it. We have no... Felina used to be the recycling bin person, but I assume that Greg the garbage man is eventually going to be that person. Great grab there. That's a top-notch grab. Later in Lustrous, have a good one. Always, 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 always a pleasure. probably what's going to happen is we have a plumber coming. So probably what's going to happen is we'll take a brief stream intermission while I get the plumber set up, and then we'll continue with some Cataclysmo. We took a poisonous, so we take contagious venom. You can't say no to that combo. We're too broke for the blacksmith. Oh, I really wanted to get both of the rings. Yeah, you basically just get the one board bachelor, and you need it to just go absolutely crazy. So I think we're winning off of spikes on this one. If there was a way that we could generate and apply ink, that would also be a potential win condition for us. Because I think when they miss, we will still attack. But let's check this. Okay, so this guy should be fully missing. So does he get hit? Nope. Another thing that she doesn't synergize around. Gosh, that's brutal. So if the enemy misses you, the cats don't attack. Yeah, the cats need to attack anytime you are attacked. And I think that would make a huge difference. But this is definitely going to be our attempt at a why are you hitting yourself build. That'll be the theme. So spiky shields are good. I do think we need to get... I mean, I guess we're going magnet type stuff. We're gonna need to get a heck of an alchemist in the near future, and also pick up some serious cash, because right now our cash flow is really not great. Way to shake those spike balls off. Our current build definitely I shouldn't have done that because we should save our money for the alchemist. But our current build definitely hinges heavily on us taking damage, which is not a great premise for a build because of the way that the enemies scale. So this guy's getting hit for how much here right now? 20 plus 16, 36 damage. We essentially get 2 thorns for every strength we pick up. And for every ring that we drop, we get nothing. $23 was not really the amount of block that I wanted to get there. Retain block, bulwark, deflation, no. Junk jet will at least top us off a bit. Okay, so what is our strategy here? We want metal rings. Probably want metal on these too. Too expensive, though. Shredding. Get rid of one of those? All right, I'll get rid of one of those. Questionable if it's worth going for the magnet right now when the magnet's not landing on other strength stuff. But yeah, strength potion is definitely on the list here. Holy shield is a good pickup too, though, for sure. Weakling could be fine. Savings isn't really great, but it's fine. Yeah, compared to lucky, I'll take savings account. Then the goal here is to pick up the magnets so that hopefully, all right, hopefully nothing can happen. All right. I do like that we do have the ability to have some selective control over what we're choosing to pick up or not pick up. But yeah, what I would like is for the magnet to be stronger and for us to have maybe like 2 to 3 strength potions. And then I think we're rolling. Holy Shield with Thorns is extremely good. But yeah, Poisonous also doesn't synergize with the cats. Man, the cats are rough. Hand of Midas would be a great pickup as well. Yes. Mathilda or Mothjamin? No triple pig for us today. I guess functionally we got triple pig, but... We do need to hang on to the Holy Shield for as long as humanly possible. We have to save it for the turn where we're definitely dying, because anything sooner than that would be a bad time. Wanted the ring so badly there. This is the turn that we take it on the chin. And then next turn is the turn where we have to win. Because the next turn is going to be 128. Or 118, excuse me. There we go. I'll take Magnetism. Shredder, we could get rid of some more... garbage. Although even our blocks aren't that garbage. We just have too many of them. Or question mark and pachinko. Let's go over here. I kind of want to upgrade the spiky shields. The strength rings also probably would have been worth ditching. I mean, upgrading. Don't want to ditch them. We want to upgrade them. Get it right. Oh, I can't believe we didn't get the magnet on that one. Am I healing from the thorns? It looks like I am healing from the thorns. Maybe not, though. That might be a minor hallucination. I'm rolling a little more aggressively here because Strength Potion is absolutely like a must-have here. Can't say no to another Holy Shield, though. Yeah, Junk Jet is maybe one of our saving graces, but it's not going to help us on the boss, unfortunately. doesn't really matter what we do here. I'm having a hard time finding a good grab. That's on theme for us, so I want to grab it. Excellent. Oof. The problem is no matter how strong we get, we're always going to need things to hit us with the build that we're currently endeavoring to create. It's not great that I failed to pick up the Holy Shield there, but... the poison's stacking quite nicely. Doubling up on the magnet. A bold move. Vampire Fangs could help out a bit. Picky's a no. Picky's not entirely a no. But I think it is a no in this case. Spikes is too little. We need more than that. I think Golden Armor is part of our plan here. That was some aggressive grabbing there. Okay, what do we got going on here? How did I end up picking up no strength there? That was horrifying. Well, it would have been nice if we had picked up the Holy Shield, but apparently I've forgotten how to grab in my in the twilight of this Felina run. My kingdom for a strength potion. I doubt we beat the boss without a strength potion. If I had to guess. Hey, Cirque Venican, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Cheers. This fight isn't going on that long, and I want to get the strength ring now. Okay. Spiky Stress Ball we know is a no-go. Like I said, I think Strength Potion or Bust may be the name of the game here. And we're going to try very hard to conserve the Holy Shields, and hopefully they don't get too buried, because the back guy is going to start hitting pretty hard if we're not careful. Bad grabs. Goal here is to leave that Holy Shield available. I don't think he kills us on the next Holy Shield attack. Oh, well, that wasn't ideal. Almost anything gets the kill here, though. So let's just see if we can get some money. Poison Flask also goes pretty hard here. Did we pick up a golden armor? I forgot already. Yes, we did. Okay. This is one of those fights where I'm like, do we need to ditch the Hand of Midas to cinch it? I think we'll be okay. The health is probably more important. The Poison Flask being in the middle here is not great. Well, there's a lot of not great stuff going on here. We're probably in a lot of trouble. Because, oh my gosh, don't grab the second Holy Shield. All right, well, that was arguably the worst possible thing we could have done there. Also, doubling one poison was not exactly the play either, but oh boy, oh geez, oh boy. I want to see if I can pick up one of the bombs here. Nope. What are we taking for damage right now? Deals 10 damage to you. So we got 10, 20 plus 112. We maybe survive here. Yikes. It ain't pretty, folks. Maybe we get it. I mean, we only have to do like a little bit here. What a train wreck of a fight, though. That did not go great. We survived. Felina, we have finished our nightmare run. Good news. All right, let us press forward. Kind of feel like poisonous weapons is probably the thing that keeps us in it for a minute, but I suspect we're gonna die. Die a horrible death here. Not my finest grab. Slowly rebuilding our health pool. I think Nightmare is really hard to do without Count's Paw unlocked, but maybe that's just me. Golden Dagger, it's tempting, but I think if we don't find the strength potion, I think this is going to be a long walk off a short pier, or in this case, a short walk off of non-existent pier, maybe. Absolutely hate that result. Now, technically with the Fluffster here, we could go semi-infinite on farming fluff, but that takes, I think, a very specific build to realistically be able to do that. Okay, I think we go for the Holy Shield here. You mean going for a Magnet Claw pickup? I feel like it's too slow because it doesn't impact until the next turn, you know? Like, to me, that's way too long to wait, especially as you start to, like, move into Endless. But right now I see two paths forward. I see a poison path forward. And I see a strength path forward. Poison, I think, tapers out a lot sooner than strength, but right now, I wouldn't mind a Hoarder also. This is very unpleasant to grab basically anything here. We can take this hit, so we're just gonna try and tank it. $56 we can still take. So we're going to continue to let this guy wail on us, because next turn and the turn after, we're not going to have the same luxury. All right, 98 we could take, but we don't need to. Okay, 98 we could take, but we don't need to. Thank you, game. Okay. Good enough. Magnetism. I'll take that. All right, I'm going to spend more money than I should here. Too much money was spent, but what are you going to do? Wow. I don't know if we get the third one, but that's as good as it gets right there. Wow, all three. All right. I mean, I'll take dodgy, but I don't think it's doing much for us. I feel like that was a giant holy shield that just entered the equation. Yeah, it was. Hopefully we don't die here. Pretty close. Because the problem is the ink is really doing a number on us. $128 is terrifying. The left, we got a holy shield over here on the left. Can we get it? No, we die. All right, GG. All right. Well, at least Felina got her nightmare run done. At least Felina got her nightmare run done. All right, I think that means, just to round out the day, we got floor 31, 23, 19, 34, Dolly. Dolly needs a run. Now let's remind ourselves, because Dolly's one that I always seem to mess up. Each time you deal damage to yourself, deal the same damage to the nearest enemy. Health is increased by 50, block reduced. Okay. So does Dolly... Each time you deal damage to yourself... So Dolly, we want to do like the self-harm thing. The Magnet Paw, again, doesn't feel that great. Count Clawler feels like basically a requirement. And then... This would reduce... Well, we're going to be doing self-harm. So it's that or we... I think we go for Scrappy here. All right. We're doubling down on Dolly's dulliness. Because we have the scrap balls. This only blocks for 10. Attack has scaling. What about defense? Beside Holy Shield, are there other ways to enhance survivability? In my experience, Drac, not to the degree that I want to. Because, as is the case with a lot of kind of like games that sort of endlessly scale, you're gonna find that the attack of the enemy kind of scales to a point that is sort of unmanageable, and the best thing you can do is not fight in the first place. That's my, perhaps, inexperienced perspective, but I've not had great luck trying to get defensive builds to pop off. I'm gonna do this because I think it doesn't actually get the kill. Does it not actually get the kill? All right, and then I'm gonna try and get the health potion. But yeah, it is very hard. We had a good defensive build earlier. But even then, it was... Our strongest offensive builds are significantly stronger. Now, I think we also learned that self-harm does not trigger Berserker, I don't think. But that's something we should validate again, just to make sure we're on the same page. I don't think we need I mean, actually, it's pretty good. I don't like that it upgrades to... The double-bladed sword upgrades to do more damage to you. I feel like it should upgrade to do less damage to you, but that's just me. Yeah, now it does 10 health, which is a lot of damage. Say, this might be one of those ones though where we one round this guy. Not quite, but we'll grab Magic Mirror. And we probably have some upgrades we could do, but this allows us to save money. I think that's worth it. We're certainly putting out some damage. I was kind of hoping I could get the healing potion going there, but We need a little bit of sustain. The healing wands may or may not help out with that. Vampire Fangs definitely helps out with that. Well, I hate that that didn't get collected. Ordering was great there. Block isn't that useful. I mean, Poison Dagger's fine. How did I not pick up that third double-bladed doohickey? Darkblade is on theme, at least. Although if we start picking up a lot of stuff, it starts to get a little danger zone. Oh, wrong way. This guy is made so much more trivial by having the magnet. Without the magnet, it is really hard to pull anything that's not floating. I will admit, I'm kind of blindly just grabbing things that are thematic for Dolly rather than thinking too hard about how to really maximize the value that we're getting out of the character. I like that we're doing a ton of damage and also managing not to take a bunch. Like our sustain at the moment is pretty darn good. But the issue that we have is that we have no long-term scaling. Like, I think this will be an easy one for us to finish Nightmare mode out in, but I don't think it has much in the way of like deep Nightmare potential right now. Shredder? Yeah, let's... I know we just picked up golden armor, but we don't need those. I'm not convinced that these are helping us out that much. Okay. Spent a lot of money. Potentially questionable. I was wondering if we could get both there. There's no way we get this one on the side, though. We take it all. Uh, 57, I want to say, Board Bachelor. Something like that. Took a long time. We'll check it after this run before we finish up for the day. But yeah, I think at the moment that was on Benny the Beaver, I believe. What do we got? Moth Jammin'? Nathaniel? I'm always amazed by how much always falls out of that one. That felt like a pretty great first grab. Geez, 2 great grabs there. Poor Moth Jammin'. He got Moth jammed on. Every time you take damage, we want Berserk, I think. Let's see. I want more metal. And wood. Cool. Anything else we want to get rid of? Nah, we're good. One thing that I think could be interesting for this game would be damage reduction. I think could be really interesting. So some way to percentage reduce damage coming in, because that would make things like Dolly a bit more viable, and tank builds in general a bit more viable. Do we have... We do have... Yeah, we'll take savings account. We do have a little bit of health scaling with money type of thing going on, so... Alright, probably better that we missed the grab there, so we can just drop this in and hopefully get most of the money. Hey, Alex, welcome. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. All right, I've been looking for a magnet for ages. I will do my best to have a great stream. Did I get that money or no? I think I didn't get that money. Wow, that grab was something else. On this one, I think it's safe to just do this. We lost a lot of stuff on that one. But I will say, it is very clear to me that things like Dark Sword are not increasing our strength, which feels bad. I think we've got everything set there. We don't need a shredder, so we'll go over here. Yeah, that is a bit of a misleading descriptor. Every time you take damage, we do not gain a strength. So every time we get hit by an enemy, excuse me. Well, that wasn't a great grab. Which hit by an enemy is far less interesting than every time you take damage, because we take a lot of damage, but we're not gaining a lot of strength. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna grab the stuff over here and see if we can claw this, because the magnet's up at the top. Maybe we can grab it. That is not helpful. But I like that. We'll keep everything here. See, we took some. We got some benefit from that. I'm going to try to hold off a second here on... We don't die here no matter what, so this still looks like it's probably the best play. All right, easy peasy. We will continue into endless. I think poison weapon is okay. Good try. Not really. This pile has a mind of its own. But we're kind of cruising. I'm not mad at what's going on here. Contagious Venom would be a great grab. We could also, like, weirdly enough, I think one thing that would be a big potential boon here is magnetism. That Dark Blade is large and in charge. So I'm going to take the gauntlet. It's probably not going to come in that handy. As, you know, we don't get that much block, but we are picking up a lot of stuff, so in some cases it could be good. Moth jamming again. We may have enough dark swords at this point. We may want to think about the right sizing of our deck a bit more than anything else at this point. But we could also just pick up a hoarder and just get more stuff. That's probably the correct play. Didn't mean to pick up the Hand of Midas, but it got like 90% of the coins converted. Oh. Just the worst grab ever. All right, well, at least we got it second hand there. My hope is that the magnet grabs it so that we can grab the strength tripler. Though it looks like this guy's not going to survive to see any strength tripling. We don't have junk jet yet. That's probably worth picking up. I will take as many coins, game, as you will give me. I don't want a golden dagger. I feel like we've done plenty of golden dagger runs. This run is at least somewhat novel. I really don't know if the gauntlet was worth the pickup. But having even just a little bit of damage mitigation is probably not the worst thing in the world. Don't think we take any of those. Did that just completely ignored the magnet directly to its right. Wow, okay. At this point, I kind of suspect that the health that we're getting is probably better than most of the other things we could be getting. Have we passed a place where I could upgrade my magnet? Because that would be... Convert block into strength. We can take an energy because we don't really care about our block. So if we randomly occasionally get it with a bit of block, I think that's good. That may be... I suspect that may be the plumbers, so give me one moment here. All right, chaos is going to ensue here, so let's just keep this going until we can keep it going no more. Certainly seems like a bunch of damage, if nothing else. There will be hammering noises as well, so brace yourself for that. But we're good. Take another savings account. I do have upgrades that I wanted to do, right? We'll do those 3 upgrades, and then we can get rid of regular daggers. I think we can get rid of these now. All right, we'll call it good there. Thought I might be able to grab 2. Yeah, poison flask is fine. We'll try and make it magnetic if at all possible. The block that we're getting there is not terrible. That guy's dead before we can get these in, yeah. Yes, indeed. I keep grabbing poison. That's probably not the right play. I don't think we need any of that. Nathaniel or Mathilda? We have enough health to chill for a second. Let's go Mathilda. Not my best grab there. Does it drop more poison blobs as it gets higher level, I wonder? Because that seemed like a lot of poison blobs. I think we might be able to get 2 here. If these cooperate. All right, that's fine. 2 free perks. Can't complain. Those are awful, though. I will now complain. All right, let's at least get as much work as we can in right off the cuff here. Didn't really want to grab both of those, but I guess it's fine. So we got... Wow. Okay. We did good work there, I guess. I think Hoarder's the play. And then... Yeah, we got stuff we want to alchemize. So we'll do this. I want that to be metal. That to be metal. That to be metal. That to be metal. All right. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Okay, I don't know. This will be interesting. The idea here now is just we're less concerned about... Yeah, we're just going to try and do as much damage as quickly as possible. Having some way to start out our damage would be good. The Pirate Captain with the follow on Twitch. Thank you, the Pirate Captain. Welcome on in. If we don't kill this guy here, I could see this being a little painful. All right. I was a little worried there because we didn't pick anything up. Basically nothing. We're taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. Is that may be due to just Dark Sword going crazy? The strength scaling went pretty hard there. Does one of these... I'm wondering if the strength scaling is affecting our self-damage in some way. I feel like someone warned me that that might be the case. Just trying to get as much health as we possibly can. Don't fall backwards, please. Oh man, the blob is getting a little hard to manage at the moment. I think if we get a good grab on it, great things will happen, but okay, that's definitely gonna drop it in. And if this guy survives, that energy drink is gonna be generating a little bit of strength for us. Natural strength is amazing now. We don't need these to base scale more. I think we're fine. I think we keep everything that we have. Terrible grabs here. So how bad is this? I mean, our health is still going up as we melee our way to victory or defeat, as the case may be. I mean, there's a lot of green numbers popping up over our head, right? Sickle's a no. Whetstone is kind of interesting. Because it's just going to get smushed into the pile potentially. And yeah, we'll get like a bunch of extra damage out of it potentially. I kind of feel like what we might need here is like just magnetism. Our blob is not holding together very well. Moth jamming. Be right back. Okay. Okay, back at it. Plumbing things are happening. Okay, let's see. This is Moth Jammin', I hope. I was not paying attention when we started out, but that's a great first round there, actually. So if we can... The whetstone definitely needs to be demagnetized, but so far so good. More Berserk? Do we have anything we want to upgrade? Nah, we just want the cash, and then... I don't think this is doing us much good anymore. Actually, why would we get rid of it? Ooh, that was nice. Did not expect to get all three of those. So it does seem like we're healing a lot off the Dark Swords. I think our run may be close to over. That was a lot of poison. Okay. Let me head back out. I need to check in again. Sorry, this is very interrupted. Be right back. All right, we just continue on while we wait for the plumbing festivities to run their course. But yeah, it does seem like we had really solid damage scaling for the early game, but if we don't get our strength scaling engine going, we're out of luck. Bored Bachelor, I've been playing this game since I think... Didn't you ask me that already once? Or is that someone else who asked me? Someone already mentioned it. It might not have been you, but no, I have not left Dungeon Clawler since. We may try it out next week, though. This looks like trouble. The healing is very confusing on those. We'll take a poison flask for sure. Yeah, wait, who was talking about meme mayhem if it wasn't you? Oh, it was Burrito, I think, who was talking about it. Bored Bachelor. But yeah, no, we have not checked it out yet. But it is coming highly recommended. So is this one magnetic? Yes, it is. All right, so let's make sure we're grabbing the strength potion, because I think that that's I don't know if it's a path to victory, but weaklings could have also been the choice there. Denied by the fishies. At 16 to go, I probably shouldn't be wasting my time. We're still in it. Another gauntlet isn't bad, I don't think. Ooh, that could be trouble. Nah, actually, we're okay. We're surprisingly durable. No, so we have not played Meme Mayhem. We talked about it earlier. Bored Bachelor. That was what I was saying. We talked about Meme Mayhem earlier in the stream. Someone mentioned it, but yeah, I have not tried it yet. Since I mean I saw I think Aliens Rock play, and I didn't actually watch their stream of it, but. Mathilda, Nathaniel. Chances of us one-shotting ourselves? Non-zero? Alright, we only got up to 60-something strength, so not amazing. But it also means we're very unlikely to one-shot ourselves, I feel like. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Do we get the kill here? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Nice. We left him with 12 hit points. Very nice. All right. Magnetism to make ourselves a little more consistent. My favorite game right now is Ember Ward. That's the one that I'm the most into. Ward Bachelor. $275, you say? Ooh, I think we die. Yep. All right, good run. All right, I'm going to go take care of some stuff. I'll be back in a few, and then we'll maybe continue. We'll see. All right. Well, I was thinking we would do some Cataclysmo, but I think given all the chaos that's going on over here, it's better for me to stop stream now, and we may do an afternoon run of Cataclysmo, do some more endless if the stars align. But I think for now we're gonna call it here, just so that I can go focus on other stuff. But yeah. Thanks, Doppel. Have a good one. But yeah, we'll be back maybe with a special afternoon stream. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep an eye on your notifications. I'll be back later today, maybe. But for now, I gotta go attend to stuff. Board Bachelor, always a pleasure. And yeah, I will check out Meme Mayhem. Maybe if I'm excited enough by it, we'll play it this afternoon. Maybe I'll check it out and we'll grab it. That could be a fun thing to do. Cataclysmo has been fun, but not the biggest viewership spike. So I like getting on things early. So maybe we'll do that. So give me a minute. I could be back in an hour. I could be back in 2 hours. Only time will tell. But for now, I'll catch you all later. Bye. Oh, I need to do... I tried to escape and I failed. Now I escape.